first of all, I'd like to thank all the members of the media for taking time out to talk with me today. Obviously it's been a disappointing start for us this season, but it's part of the process. We're starting, two freshmen, a point guard and a post, our center, who are two valuable clogs to any team. And anytime you have young players in those key positions, sometimes you have some inconsistencies, and that's kind of some of the things we're going through right now. The one bright spot for us really right now is Brianna Hall, who's having an outstanding senior season. I think she's second in the league in scoring, ninth in the nation in three-point field goal percentage. We can't ask for her to do anything else for us. She's really carrying the load for us right now. The one thing I have seen is some of our younger players are stepping up. For us, we've got to shoot the basketball better, and we've got to defend better. And we just got to move forward, and there's still 15 ball games left to go in the season, and that's a lot of basketball. So we're looking forward to the challenges ahead.
Thank you, Coach. As a reminder to our members of the media, *1 to get your questions in the queue, *1 to ask questions. Our first questions come from Jarrett with the Sunbelt Digital Network. Jarrett, please go ahead.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great, Jarrett. How are you?
I'm good. Your team has kind of been prone to some scoring droughts early this year. Is that kind of due to some of the youth you were talking about?
Yeah, some of the youth, and I think if you look at us last year, we returned Kobe Davis, who first sophomore season. We returned Rachel Combo, and both of those young ladies combined average about 16 points a game. And combined right now, they're probably at 5. And so when you're missing 10 points, a night when you're projected that, that's kind of part of it as well. The ball's just not going in the basket for us, but it is. The youth we're playing, again, I think at those key positions. You got a freshman point guard and a freshman starting center. We turn it over occasionally, and then we just go through, droughts where we don't put it in the basket. So, again, we just got to get better.
You have the youth, but have you kind of seen some improvement throughout the year so far from some of your freshmen?
Oh, yeah. If you look at 2 of our 3 leading scorers are freshmen. So, they're getting there. They're starting to understand that conference play, every possession is important, and it matters. And I think they've seen the intensity level. Even though we played, Conference USA schools, we played SEC schools, conference play intensity level is a little different, and I think they're starting to realize that now.
I know last year you guys kind of had a shortened squad. Has the added depth you've had this year kind of impacted your rotation? I know you've been dealing with some injuries lately. Yeah,
and that's helped us, but it's also kind of somewhat caused the problem. We really haven't had the separation that we need in our depth. We really haven't created a solid starting lineup and backup, so it's difficult for our young ladies to, sometimes understand their roles. And so having the depth has been good, and it's also been bad, because we haven't been able to establish, defined roles.
What are you going to need to see from your team in order to establish those defined roles?
We just got to have consistent effort every day, starting in practice. And we really need, the Rachel Combos and the Kobe Davis to step their games up and help lead these younger players, and then take some of the burden off of them. And, those are the things that we're going to have to do. Brittany Webb's a really good shooter, and the ball just has not gone in the basket for whatever reason. And I think if we can see the ball go through the basket some, that you'll see a different ball club. But what we told our team yesterday was it starts on the defensive end. We've got to be consistent on that end of the floor. We have to get stops, and then the offense can come and go. But we haven't been consistent on either end of the floor this year.
All right, thanks, guys.
Hey, thank you, Jared.